Hi there Pisces, how are you guys doing? I really hope that this video finds you well. Welcome back to the channel. It's me, Anisa from Lunar Stereo. This is going to be your love general messages as a general reading, so the roles might get reversed or it may or may not resonate with you. And if this reading resonates with you, there's going to be a link down the description box below for a personal reading with me, okay? So in this reading, Pisces, it's going to be a you versus them format. I'm going to be pulling a card about who is it that we're going to be talking about today and what their current energy is. Your challenges, past, present, future from both parties, and we're going to clarify them. And I'm also going to be pulling some advice card for you by the end of the session, all right? All right, Pisces. I do feel that what you don't see coming here at all is actually one person here in this connection will trying to get away from their addiction or trying to get away from their toxic behavior or toxic patterns, and they're going to be much more emotionally balanced, but we'll see, okay? This person's energy, they have the Five of Swords, they have the Three of Cups, and they also have the Magician card in that proposition. I do feel that this person doesn't want to just be friends with you, doesn't want to just be okay with you. They want something that is deeper, okay? If you were to be coming to them and be like, you know what, let's just be friends, it's not something that they're looking for. If you're coming to them and be like, you know what, like I'm not really in the mood, or I'm not really in a place where I could completely be focusing a lot more on working on our connections, that is not something that they're looking for, because they're trying to manifest something more. And it has a lot to do with them believing that both of you have the very complementary type of element that it takes to create this building this beautiful connections between the both of you. In the past, the High Priestess and also the Temperance from your side, from their side, they have the Chariot and they also have the Lovers. I feel that what happened between the both of you in the past was something that is very, very divinely guided, because there was like a lot of lessons to be taken out of whatever happened in the past. From your side, I feel that it has a lot to do with you staying true to yourself and you knowing full well how to balance things out, how to be in balance within your life. From their side, it has a lot to do with them choosing or walking away from a situation that no longer serves them. It could be a literal relationship that no longer serves them, or it could be a literal pattern that they've been having in their life that no longer serves them. It kind of like put them in a place where they are allowing themselves to be vulnerable into what universe is trying to bring them, and it's the Lover. So it's about choosing. So I feel that this relationship between the both of you is very, very profound in a way that it taught you something and it also taught them something as well. Now, in the present moment, from their side, they have the Wheel of Fortune and also the Six of Pentacles. I feel that this person right now, they're very, very optimistic about, you know, this connections in general, because I feel that this person sees that, wow, like I'm being very optimistic about this. I feel very positive. I feel that me and Pisces, we can do things together. You might be dealing with a Sagittarius here, or a Cancer, or a Gemini, or a Virgo, or a Leo here, or a Pisces and a Cancer, or a Scorpio, as far as I can see right now. But I feel that they're just very, very optimistic. They're like, wow, like I'm very excited to see what the future is going to be like between me and Pisces. And with the Six of Pentacles in here, they're very much ready to be very generous, to be having that equal give and take between the both of you. And one of the reasons has a lot to do, and one of the reasons why they're in that energy is because now they are much more in the energy of like knowing and acknowledging that I do like the energy that Pisces has given me. So when you love them, when you're giving them attention, when you're giving them some of your loving, when you're giving them some of your cares, they feel that they could conquer the world. And I think that in itself has a lot to do with them feeling this way. Now, from your side, you have the Three of Pentacles and you also have the Moon card. There's like a lot of worries that is happening around your head in regards to these connections, because you are, I mean, with the Three of Pentacles, you still want to work through things. Three of Pentacles does talk about collaboration, reunion, or reconciliations. But you do want to put in some sort of like a very tangible effort towards the connection. If they were to be meeting me halfway, I'll be gladly trying to work on this connection, but you still have a lot of fears in which we're going to clarify later on, okay? especially during the phases of the moon. So during the new moon, during the full moon, and the eclipses that had been happening, back to back in the past. For us, I feel that it kind of like made you a bit fearful, but I feel that if they were to be providing you with a very positive energy, I feel that you guys are ready to collaborate with this person 50-50. Now, in the future, they have the Queen of Pentacles and also the Four of Pentacles. From your side, you have the Tower, and you also have the Page of Swords. There's going to be something that is very, very shocking happening in the future. We're going to clarify what that is. But I feel that in the future, there's going to be a little bit of a clarity that is going to come about, okay? There's things that you're going to be learning about here. This person still is very much fearful with the Four of Pentacles here. They're kind of like likes to keep things at bay, or likes to keep things safe for their own good, because they are the type of person who's like, okay, I'm going to wish for the best, but I'm also going to be preparing for the worst, okay? So we'll just see. One of the biggest challenges within this connection is the Queen of Cups in reverse, and also the Strength card. One of the biggest challenges within this connection has a lot to do with, like, the truth of the matter is, in life, it's impossible for us to be happy all the time. It's impossible for us to be in a good mood all the time, right? We have fluctuating mood. We have mood swings. Everybody has that, okay? Now, one person in this relationship, when that tide, when that wave of emotions comes in, they do have the tendency to lose their, okay, I'm gonna censor myself out there, okay? But they have the tendency to lose their control or their balances, and it kind of like have an impact within the connection. So now let's clarify the reading. I would like to clarify that Wheel of Fortune from their side. Wow. You know what, Pisces? Like Six of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, and also the Nine of Swords. That positivity, that optimism that they're having is also going to be implicated to a point where, like, okay, like, I know that you might be anxious about me, Pisces. I know that you might have some worries about us. Let me prove you. Let me prove myself to you, kind of thing. Because this person is aware that you're anxious about something within this connection. This connection had caused you some sort of a mental anguish. They're very confident that they're able to prove themselves to you. Very confident here. Very, very confident. Let's clarify that Six of Pentacles. Empress. Eight of Wands, and also the Eight of Swords. See? Like, they're very confident. They're very confident, and they're able to provide you, that they're very confident they're able to nurture you, to prove themselves to you. It's like, why should you be anxious about me, Pisces? I'm going to show you that you can actually trust me. I'm going to show you that you shouldn't be worrying a lot about me. So let's clarify that Three of Pentacles. Wow, that was my daughter. I hope that you didn't hear that. She just burped so loudly. Let's clarify that Three of Pentacles. Wow. Let's clarify the Moon card. You're a bit traumatic. There is a trauma here that you're bringing onto the present moment. So it could be a trauma that you've experienced with them, or it could be a trauma that you've experienced with another person. It could be rooting back to your childhood, let's say with your parents, or somebody that betrayed you. There is a fear, the deep fear of Three of Swords, a deep fear of betrayal, a deep fear of people taking you for granted, a deep fear of you getting hurt in the process, and you need to be assured that that hurt is never going to come. Be careful of that fluctuating mood, especially when during the high peak of moon phases, because that might actually jeopardize your stability here. But Pisces, with the Three of Pentacles, clarified by the Six of Swords, the Knight of Cups, and also the Five of Pentacles. Yo, you've been hurt with this person before, but why is it that I'm sensing that you have the tendency to be dismissive of it? It's like, let's say for instance, they would be coming to you and they'd be like, I know you're anxious about this thing, Pisces, let me prove it to you that you can trust me. And you'd be like, oh no, it's okay. I'm fine. I'm actually fine right now. Let me heal you again. Like you would have the tendency, Pisces, to dismiss your needs, to dismiss what has been happening to you, to dismiss the fear that you're having. But when during the moon phases that we were talking about, where things are just peaking with you emotionally, that's when it starts to come about. That's when you start to be feeling like, oh my God, like I can't believe I just dismissed their effort of proving themselves to me, when in reality, I'm still carrying this trauma inside of me, and I need some assurance. I need more of that. Like, just be careful when you do that, okay? Because I see there is a tendency of you dismissing yourself, or dismissing the trauma, or dismissing the hurt that you've experienced within the connection. And you're going to be focused a lot more about, that's okay. I feel bad for you. I feel pity for you. You might fall into the trap of feeling pity for them to a point where you're actually forgetting self-respect. Okay? Be careful about that. Let's clarify that Queen of Pentacles. Because in reality, I feel that if you were to be allowing this person to prove themselves to you without you being dismissive of your own needs, I feel that this person wants to show up. But I don't know, it's like you need to learn more of the art of receiving things, because I just feel that you don't like receiving things because it feels awkward to you. I mean, in reality, everybody likes to receive something, but there are people, me included, I'm a single child and I've always been independent, breadwinner of the family, and etc. So I have the tendency to, it's hard for me to receive something. And I see this being you as well. So you need to start learning the art of receiving. Queen of Pentacles clarified by the Page of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and also the Queen of Pentacles. Again, because you're dismissing and they're like, okay, then I should just, or you're like, no, it doesn't matter. You shouldn't be doing this and that and this and that. And then they're like, okay, you don't need that. Okay, let me focus on, my life, or let me put my focus less. Well, you're waiting for it. So be direct. What is it that you want, Pisces? Like, don't forget what you want. Don't forget what your desires are. Don't forget who you are. Don't forget what happened. Just because now they want to prove themselves to you. And, before this happens, you were expecting this person to give you a full 100. And just because they're starting to give you a 40%, that's when you weaken. And this was like, oh, no, it's okay. I don't need that anyway. You know what? Let me heal you again. I know you feel disappointed. Let me pity you again. Don't fall into that, okay? Because in the future, again, your mood is not set. And again, it has a lot to do with you being immutable signs. Pisces, Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, me, myself, I'm a Sagittarius. We've always been like this, yeah. Like one day we're like this and the other day we're like this. It's okay. But we have something that is basic within us, and that's what you need to stick to. Because again, like here, because you're dismissive of that, it's like, oh no, it's okay. Let me love you back again. Let me pity you again. Let's take care about your wounds. Let's take care about, the things that is happening with your life. Let me help you out. You help them, and then they're like, okay, you don't need me in that area of your life. Okay, fine. I won't do it because you're dismissing it. And you're like, wow, like, where is that help? Where is it? But the thing is that you've dismissing it. Okay, be careful about that, Pisces. Let me clarify that Tower. You're suddenly doing everything again for the connection. You're treating a team project as an individual project, and you're wondering, like, where is the contribution? I'm waiting for that contributions, but you're not setting the tone right in the present moment. Careful, okay? Let's clarify the Tower. Death, Judgment, and also the Legacy. Let's clarify the Fourth of Pentacles. Clarify the Page of Swords from your side. I mean, Hierophant, this person wants you. It's a profound connection, but it's just, and you are going to be ending up feeling as if like this person is a selfish person, but you gotta allow people to make effort. You gotta learn how to start receiving things from people. You gotta stop treating a team project as an individual project, and then at the end of it wondering like, why am I the only person who is doing all the work? But did you let them do the work? It's a cycle. I remember your reading, the ones that I've done a month ago. I'd say it's the same pattern. Now I see things going better, but then it has a tendency to go back to where it was, and it has a lot to do with you treating this team project like it's your own individual project, because you feel bad for receiving. You're like, well, Anisa, this person is now going through a lot of things right now. Maybe I should be the one that cares for them. But yeah, it's a give and take. It's like this person only responds to you when you are withdrawing everything that you have and you put in your boundaries. And when they want to come forward to you, it's like you forget about those boundaries. Like, how can they learn? Because that's exactly what I see in the future, You're starting to feel that, wow, like, where is it? Like, am I the only person who feels that this is, why am I the only person who's doing all the work? What are they doing? I need something from them too. But have you communicated to them what your needs and your desires are? And have you been sticking to it when they would want to put an effort towards you? Because I see them trying, or they will try. It's like you feel bad for them trying. It's like, oh, no, okay, it's enough, it's enough. You might suck here, but again, like it's more about like when you withdraw, they suddenly realize that, oh my god, like I need to put something with Pisces. But it can't go on like this forever, Pisces. Let's pull some advice card for you. Knight of Cups, the Hierophant, and also the Knight of Wands. Again, you need to be excited to standing on an equal ground with somebody. You need to be excited with the thoughts of a healthy relationship that is of an equal give and take. You might be excited about it now, like, you know what, Anisa, I want to have a relationship that is an equal give and take. But when you find your next partner, are you going to allow that equal give and take to happen? Or are you going to be filling everything with love and doing everything by your own, and it then become an individual project? Okay. The first thing that you need to do, the Nine of Cups. So this is a Theatre Tarot deck, so it's going to be very different than the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot. But as you can see here with the Nine of Cups, before you give your cups of love towards somebody, make sure that you're hydrated. Make sure that you don't forget that you have needs. Make sure that you don't forget who you are. And make sure that you don't forget that you deserve to be happy as well. Okay? The second one, you have the Hierophant. Now, the Hierophant in this deck of mine has a lot to do with things are no longer secrets. And also at the same time, you have two people here standing on an equal ground. Correct? You need to be excited with the thought of that. You need to be excited with the thought of like, I am excited with a relationship that has an equal give and take. I am excited with a relationship that has no mysteries in it. I am excited with a relationship that doesn't make me question if there's secrets in there or not, if there's any type of lies in it or not. I need to be excited with a relationship where everything is just clear. And I need to be excited with a relationship that requires a team effort. Another one has a lot to do with excitement. And stick with it. The Hierophant card is a Taurus card, and Taurus can be pretty stubborn. So you have to be very stubborn about what you want here, not forgetting it. I know that you're immutable. I know. I'm a mutable sign as well. I'm a Sagittarius, right? Like sometimes I could get away, I could be like this too. But at times you need to start learning that in love, there needs to be boundaries. There needs to be something that is very standard that happening, and that you need to start learning how to receive here, Pisces. Okay, so I think that is it for my reading for you, and I hope that you find tons and tons of clarity that you've been looking for, and I look forward to seeing you guys next week for another weekly reading. All right, bye bye guys, have a great day. I love you.